Hey everyone, Kyle once again. Welcome back to the next episode review of Go Go Loser Ranger, episode 4. I gotta say, right off the bat, I'm just getting. It's not that I am very impressed though, but I'm just getting shocked with all these plot twists that are just coming out of the woodwork now. Last episode with the ending of that, which that was a good twist, where our guy D faked the red keeper, you know, by having the artificial get his arm come off and getting his arm come off, make us think that, and then it turns out it was actually his arm that pretended to be the the divine artifact, right? And that was and he tricked him, he tricked the Red Keeper. It was that was a pretty good twist, And I knew that our guy would be back, right? Because trying to give the impression that they're killing our main guy off that early, no, okay. So I knew he would not be dead. So, and with this episode, just already starting off right off the bat, we have our Dragon Keepers Rangers, in a meeting with their kind of their first run, the ones that each one has be the next rank up to be the next Dragon Keeper, right? And so they're bringing up how to the girl Shizukaru, right? The crazy black-eyed psycho woman, right? Next to the Yellow Ranger, you say. And so, but then they discuss how that one guy, the one fighter monster, has been resisting, and then say that's how Red Dragon was saying how he kind of got his divine artifact stolen, right? And so because they're thinking that because of his someone as who's supposed to be the leader of the group, right, allowed his most sacred weapon get stolen by a mere monster, right? So the one they're suggesting maybe he should step down, and the red one that's next in line saying how I'll take over, all that, and then right off the bat already, just movie says, "Oh, I'll do my best," but all of a sudden, no. The Red Keeper, just goes and smashes his face in the wall, right? Just, and I'm like, he just flat out a hero, right? Supposed to defend this world. He just murdered a human, and the fact that not only that, we see the aftermath. He's stuck in the wall, blood splattered all over the wall, and the guy has even blood all over. The Red Keeper only has blood all over him while he's still eating his sushi. I'm like, this guy. So what was this? The hero is supposed to protect people, right? He goes and flats out murders one of their own people, or recruits, whatever. Blood all over the walls, blood all over himself while still eating his freaking food. I'm like, I was like, what? I was like, damn, like that at all. but you say yeah, because who's still, you think it'd be the next one? Who's still stronger though, right? Yeah, I slipped up, but I'm gonna fix it. But I'm still the freaking leader, right? So I guess everyone else has no objections to that. So, and then we have our guy D. And the guy from before that was originally with with Shizukaru. No, not Shiz. No, I was referring to Shizukaru, the one that's from training at the end of the world. Shizukuri. Yeah, Shizukuri. Shizukuri, the other guy that was with him before, and he disguised himself as to help infiltrate right with her. The guy's name is Hibiki. So I got the guy's name at Hibiki. Which he also knew that even when he was disguised, he knew that he was a monster too, right? So our guy D's out in the woods. He's recovering, but his stomach has a little hard time recovering. Restoring it. And so our guy Hibiki follows him. He follows him out in the woods. Offering him first aid though. But first, D says, I'm a monster. I don't need no help from you. And then we get this whole story that Hibiki. Okay, well, she's a Curry, right? She wants to tear down the whole Dragon Keeper organization, right? She wants to tear it down. And with our guy Hibiki, he says he wants to fix it. Not tear it down, but fix it. And so, what he means, though, because we get this whole pretty much tragic flashback, basically, where before the monsters arrived in their fortress, right? You know, he sees him him as a little kid, and there's this little kitten, right? And I guess his dad says, you know, basically tells him to leave it, and he has this like his whole morals, you know, it's like we're all God's people, or, you know, it's not our duty to help it. It's like God has to help it on its own, right? Whatever these sacred morals he's preaching about, right? And so, but of course, till later on, the kitten is dead, which I'm like, well, it's supposed to say who's right and who's wrong, because when the monsters come in, you know, Hibiki is with his family, right? He has an older sister as well, and so then we get notice that whatever that creature was appeared after the end credits of the last episode, and he was taking out Dragon Keepers, right? It turns out this creeper, I guess, is some kind of a god, because it's like at the church, the Hibiki's family, her parents, and all the adults are there preaching, "Oh, I'm your god," you know, praising the god, right? We thank our god, whatever. But this creature, and like this is a bullshitter, because he wants to take out the Dragon Keepers, but takes out all regular humans as well. Like, he completely levels the floor with all the humans in that church, including his parents. I'm like, bullshitter, you know. Oh, I'm your god, but yeah, bullshitter, yeah. If you're a god, you don't kill humans, right? God doesn't kill humans, right? But then he survives, but his older sister is in the rubble being crushed. And so oh, you're trapped. Then the so-called God, oh, you're in pain. Allow me to end your suffering, basically. She tells him to run, but he gets in front of the thing. Now, before it cuts away back to the modern time, right? Now I don't know how he survived it, or it doesn't show it. Like, he just got in front of the thing while his sister was still trapped, though, right? So, but I'm like, this thing is a bullshitter. Yeah, you're a god. Yeah, God, my ass, you know. But it has to be one of those other upper creatures that's from the Fighters War, one of their bosses. Who knows, right? It has to be one of those monsters' upper bosses that probably is still alive. I have no idea, though. What to assume. Let that unfold later on, though. After that, his story, and the guy is like, "Why are you telling me this? It's too long." You know, D is telling him, "It's too long of a story." And we show something how he can make his, you know, Hibiki wants to see how we can he can duplicate his face, or even duplicate a cat from his hand, or he can make a mask. D can make a mask of himself to give to Hibiki, right? And so then one of the keepers, he's one of the blue keeper uniforms, or underneath the cloak he has, carrying one of the divine it's a replica of a divine artifact. It's like a scythe. So, and you know, like Hibiki tries to divert from D, and I was like, "Hey, I know I have the captured fighter over there. Let's go this way." And, you know, basically trying to save him, but then they decide, which leads up to this whole big twist. Yeah, okay. First, yeah, the guy is using the replica in just hacking trees all over in the forest, trying to get our guy, right? And tells me it leads towards this cliff, right? And which leads to this big twist, which I'm like, another big twist. I'm like, what is this? You know, when does it show up with these plot twists? You know, I'm like, damn, you know, because they're at the cliff, and our guy, like D, has Hibiki right, holding him hostage basically, and tells him to put down the artifact or else I'll waste him, right? Now our guy, the guy who's using the weapon, because I guess it's like, when D had it, his hand starts melting, and I guess our guy and the keeper, he starts melting as well because he's starting all slimy as well. But he's debating, which one of those guys is the real one, because he can disguise himself as any person, right? So he just basically, just take both of them out, right? But then the Hibiki takes the artifact and decapitates D, right? And he falls all the way down off the cliff, right? And hey, and then he goes with them into the helicopter, right? But twist, when the credits are going, we see that D and Hibiki made a plan, and the one the Hibiki that went with the keeper, that's D. Because how could it be? Because he had no arm, right? Well, it turns out the real Hibiki, I'm like, damn, he actually cut off his own hand. He actually cut off his own hand with his laser weapon or some sort of, right? I'm like, so he's going this far to go like his plan to fix the organization, right? So by doing so, for this plan to work, he literally had to cut off his own hand, because being of the injury, right? And the real Hibiki with the missing hand, because he had the missing hand, right? Supposedly the D had the missing hand. The real Hibiki is the one who disguised himself as D that fell off the cliff because he remember he made the mask and all that, and as he takes the mask off, he's like, "Yeah, that hurt." I'm like, "What is?" This show is proven to be top tier for me. I mean, right next to Kaiju number 8, because Kaiju number 8, both these shows. With this episode, the plot twist, I'm like debating which one must be the best, is being top tier for this season, right? Is it Kaiju number 8 or Go Loser Ranger? Because both these shows, each episode I've been watching has been great, and with its own settings, and characters and music, I'm like, and especially this episode with the two plot twists, I'm like, first we can see a hero, like the Red Ranger, basically murders a human. I'm like, blood all over himself, still wants to eat his food. I'm like, and then the whole twist of the because it was part of the plan. They switch identities, and I'm like, damn, man. I mean, how much this show is, with stuff like this. I can't wait. I can't wait to see what other unexpected plot twists I'm gonna see. I'm like, because last episode of the ending, one twist, and then the beginning of this twist where he just finds the Reverend murders one of our own people. Well, one of their own, right? The keepers, whatever their recruits were. And then the plot twist at the end. I'm like, I don't know how much this show can make me be in shock and awe, basically. So this show is being top tier for me. I mean, next to Kaiju number 8. And on top of that, with the craziness in the next episode of Mission Yozakura Family, the craziness in that show, and then the next one of the not craziness, but just the complete weirdness and wackiness of Train to the End of the World. I'm like, this is. I'm just like, I don't know how much part I could take with all this craziness, Jeez. But Go Loser Ranger, just episode 4. Just, to me, it's utter perfection, Just like one twist after another, I know, it's proven to be just utter perfection. Like with Kaiju number 8, and then the other ones that I'm loving as well, like Train to the End of the World and Yozakura Family. So yeah, but episode 4 of Go Loser Ranger, bring on more twists. It'll bring more smiles on my face and just be, what? Or I'll be like Mark Wahlberg in The Happening. What? No! Yeah. That'd be like, what? No! Yeah. But I don't know why, I just decided to bring that up. Because it was funny. But anyway, but episode 4 was really great. Loved it. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode review. We'll see you next time. Later.